The deeper they ventured into the forest, the more unnatural it became. What should have been a quiet, winter-laden woodland was instead devoid of any snow. In fact, instead of snow, there was black, boggy puddles everywhere. The trees were blackened and sickly, their branches curling like grasping claws, and the underbrush was thick with unnatural growths that pulsed as if alive with dark magic.
Something is watching us. Stay alert.
Nature is sick here. The very land feels tainted.
Aye, well, if something's watching us, it best come out before I make firewood out of these cursed trees.
A low, guttural growl rumbled through the clearing, and then, from the thick brambles ahead, emerged a massive, dire wolf. Its eyes glowed an unnatural red, and its fur was matted with patches of dark moss. The beast was no ordinary guardian, it was bound to something far darker.
Growls menacingly.
I've heard of hags using beasts of the forests as guardians. I believe that is what this dire wolf is.
More than that, the forest itself is her ally. Be careful, for we must be getting close.
With a snarl, the dire wolf lunged, and the forest exploded into movement. Vines whipped from the trees, lashing at their feet. Roots burst from the ground, twisting like serpents to ensnare them.
Grunting with effort.
Edward rolled, avoiding the wolf's charge, and loosed an arrow in a single motion. The projectile sank deep into the beast's side, but it barely flinched. Instead, it whirled, fangs bared, eyes locked on him.
Oh, it didn't like that. Leary, do something with these cursed plants.
I can hold them back, but not forever.
Incantation.
Grunting with effort.
Silwen raised her hands and sent a blast of ice toward the wolf's paws, freezing the ground beneath it. The dire wolf stumbled, and in that moment, Edward struck again. This time, his arrow found the beast's leg, and it let out a furious howl.
Battle cry.
Grunting with effort.
With a battle cry, Boris charged, his axe gleaming in the dim light. He swung with all his might, but the wolf was too quick, dodging at the last second. Snarling, it turned on him, its massive maw opening wide, only for another arrow to strike true, this time burying itself in its throat. Edward's aim was flawless, and the beast staggered before collapsing in a heap. The forest shuddered. As if in mourning, the vines retracted, and the oppressive energy that had filled the air seemed to lessen.
It was connected to the land. Killing it weakened the hag's hold, but she knows we're coming.
Then we don't give her time to prepare. We move now.
I suggest haste before she sends something worse.
Let her send whatever she likes. I needed a warm-up.
Leary gave one final glance at the dying forest around them, then turned to follow. Their battle had been won, but the real danger still lay ahead. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.